Whenever I want to quit, I can't. A lot of people will start their organizations when their loved ones have passed. I wanted to start mine while she's still here so she can see what we're doing. I see her and I talk to her all the time, and there's no quitting her. Robert Mackey, and in 2011, I started the Lydia Smith Sickle Cell Foundation, named after my mom that has sickle cell. I grew up in Fort Mill, South Carolina, and we grew up like, single parent, single family home. My mom had 4 kids. So I made a decision that I need to do something to change the trajectory of my family. And so I started playing football from that point on, my senior year moving forward. So I got a college scholarship to go play football at Winston-Salem State. I majored in business management. 5 years later, I was in the NFL, got signed with Houston. I had the drive, I had the talent, obviously, but I just wasn't just as refined technique-wise. And my first year at Houston, I got cut. And so I went back to college and finished up my degree at Winston-Salem State. When my mom got diagnosed in '94, the doctors gave her 7 years to live, and they told her she wouldn't live to see 50. Within 2 weeks, she had a blood transfusion. They'll try to treat her with pain medicine, and then she'll respond back like, that medicine will kill me, you need to prescribe me with something else. And so they were like, nah, take it, it's good. She was like, no, you need to go get me something else. If I take that medicine, it'll eventually kill me. And so it forced them to go back and treat her the way that she needed to be treated. Starting the organization, it made me think like a lot of these families, they don't own the disease the same way that my mom owned it. When they go to the hospital and they're in all this pain, only thing they're thinking about is pain. They're not gonna do what my mom did. So the mission is to be able to provide direct care access to families and access to opportunities and education to inner city youth. And we do that by utilizing the patient assistance funds and the Developing Young Leaders and Research program. And one thing about sickle cell, it's a disease of the blood. It's not a disease of the race. It's a blood disorder that where your blood cells, like your red blood cells, don't flow naturally. They start to sickle. And it creates this pain that goes on in people's life that, like I say, is just excruciating. Every day, kids are getting blood transfusions. Every day. In hospitals around America, they're getting blood transfusions because the only way to alleviate some of the pain crisis is to have a blood transfusion. That's huge. For them to have like blood available for these kids and adults on a daily basis, to have enough. And I think a lot of people don't realize that they can help. I want to bring something back to my hometown, to my community, that I'm here about to change. Like I'm here to create change and have an impact the same way that I did in other cities across the country. I want to bring it back here.